From Fox 55 Sports, this is The Locker Room.
And with that, we say good evening, everyone. Welcome inside the locker room. That man is Elijah Collins.
Yes,
My
sir.
name is Justin Prince. Thank you so much for making us a part of your Friday night plans. Elijah, when the week began, every team in the state was playing basketball.
Yep.
Tonight, just 256 remain, and only 128 going to live to see tomorrow.
I know. Well, when you say only 256,
I know.
that seems like actually a lot to me, but that's right. Sectional semifinal Friday here in the Hoosier State. Teams all across the board looking to punch their tickets to the sectional finals tomorrow night. Plenty to get to, so let's get to it. For our first 4A matchup of the night, it's the New Haven Bulldogs taking on Homestead Spartans. And getting straight to the action, those Miles Harris banging down low, gets the easy 2 off the glass. Bulldogs with their first bucket of the game, they trailed 6-2. But moments later, Spartans snag the board. Grady swings, gives it up to Grant Leaper, and
Throw it down.
it's leap time from there. Spartans lead by 8, but the Bulldogs aren't going anywhere just yet. Here it is. Harris once again working down low in the paint. But the Bulldogs, not enough to get the job done tonight. Fletcher Lawyer, our guy, pretty good player, doing what he does best. Gets his man in the air, knocks down the 3. Game high 26 for him. Spartans make another trip to the sectional finals. They take the win 81-53.
I thought we played pretty good for the most part. Pleased the way our guys were dialed in as far as on the defensive end. We wanted to make sure we made it difficult on Williams. I felt like we did that. We were able to get a 16-point lead at halftime, able to stretch that out, and I'm sure that, a little bit demoralized them a little bit then in the second half. We got some things we got to clean up, with either team or whoever we face tomorrow. So we, right now I'm happy with where we are. So hopefully we can continue that.
Well, next up, we got Wayne taking on Southside. The winner will advance to the championship game against Homestead. So, first quarter, Ashton Johnson going to work, takes it down the middle, floater off the glass. Doesn't get any prettier than that. Southside taking the lead early, but on the other end, it's Marquette Lee finding Monte Smith, cutting to the rack. Nice little layup package there. Can you do that?
Maybe like 20 years
Probably
ago.
not again, but we're going to see him once again. Once again, Lee dishing it down to Dillard. Count it, plus the foul. Generals steal the lead after that bucket. And, well, it would be an absolute battle from start to finish. Amar in Washington. Smooth fadeaway Jay there, just like that. The Archers would survive the fight 64-59. They'll take on Homestead tomorrow night at 7:30.
All right, we're going to move on up to Dekalb. Sectional 5 semifinal action between Snyder and the host Barons in the early game. Game tied at half, and then Aiden Lambert putting on an aerial show in the third. First off the steal, Aiden soars in for the easy slam. Later on, check this one out. You thought that was nice. This one was better. Off the Carson Jenkins miss. Lambert, the putback dunk. 11 for Aiden. Panthers up 7 after 3. Dekalb would keep it close in the third. Connor Penrod gets every part of the rim with this one. Cuts the lead down to 5, but Snyder would hang on in the end. Jenkins gonna finish off 2 of his game-high 25 right here. Snyder moves on to the sectional final with the 60-52 dub.
I mean, really just senior year, coming back to the final. I've been here 3 years straight. First year won it. Season got cut short of Corona last year, fell short. Just trying to secure it and see how far we can go this year.
We just looking to bring it back home,
we probably play one of these two teams, Carroll and Northrop. But I feel like if we go in and lock in and play hard, we can be sectional champions. I feel like we've just been playing hard. You know, obviously we had like a couple of close games our past 3 or 4 games. But, you know, we just locked in. We're going to play hard and continue to just outscore and play better defense and just win the game.
So the Panthers advance to face the winner of the late game between Carroll and Northrop. Early on, Chargers keeping things close. Ball goes to Aiden Bain inside. I was born in it, darkness. He gets the short jumper to go. It's a 3-point game, but Northrop would take control from there. Roosevelt Norfleet III putting the 3 in the third part of his name, makes it a 6-point ball game. A little later, Jaden Schmenk going to come up with one of his 4 steals on the night, takes it back the other way for 2 of his 8 points. And then just before the end of the quarter, it's another Charger turnover. This time, an easy fast break bucket for Jalen Jackson, the UIC signee with a game-high 28. Northrop rolls 64-50. It'll be Northrop Snyder for the sectional title tomorrow at 7.
Well, we bumped down to Class 3A Sectional 21 at Wawaca. The host Warriors are moving on to the sectional finals tomorrow. They knocked off Lakeland tonight 53-32 to advance. Hope Warriors will get the winner of the late game between 3A number 3 Northwood and Tippecanoe. Tip gets out to a great start. Dawson Perkins with the jumper there. Vikings built a nice lead. Northwood comes roaring back, and Cade Brenner leads the way. Cade knocks down the 3 there from Northwood. Later, Brenner steals the inbounds pass and gets the easy bucket. Northwood survives a scare and ends Teepee Valley season 38-33.
All right, we're staying in Class 3A. Sectional 22 over at Garrett. Number 5, Leo, taking on Lures for a spot in the sectional final. This one, all Lions from the start, already up a pair. Jackson McGee gets the conged roll on the corner 3. He had 14. It's a 5-point Leo lead. A little later, Aiden Rubel getting himself in the lane. Check this out. Just breaking out all the moves. Man was in his bag tonight. Leo starts the game on an 11-2 run. Lures would try their best to hang around. Nick Thompson comes up with the steal. Takes it back the other way for the bucket, but just too much Leo, too much purple pride in this one. Rubel lobs it to Cademan Bontrager. That's a TPN. Top play nominee. The IWU signee slams home 2 of his 28 on the alley-oop. Lions cruise in the sectional final 74-43. So Leo will move on to see the winner of the nightcap between Concordia Lutheran and Woodland. If you like high-scoring point efforts from 2 players, we got your buckets. Pick things up in the third quarter. Cadets up 9. Joe Reedy says, hey, not anymore. Cashes in the wing triple, makes it a 6-point game. Far from finished was Mr. Reedy. A little later, from the other wing, hits another. My guy going off for 40 tonight. 40
he was
tonight.
In his bag.
Yes, he was. Unfortunately for him, they didn't have an answer for Ajani Washington. The other way, Ajani, the and one finish right here, and then a little later, how about this? Check out the finish here with a little bit of emphasis. I didn't know he had this. I didn't know he had this in his bag.
He's a guard, right?
Sophomore, yeah, he is. Sophomore, too, goes off for a team-high 33. Concordia wins 63-58. It'll be Leo Concordia for the sectional title tomorrow night at 7:30.
Well, over now to sectional 23. Norwell taking on Eastern at home. Luke McBride, here he is, takes it, pulls up, misses, but it's all good. Teammate Ashton Birchspiel is there for the putback. Knights up 27-11. Next possession we go. Cohen Bailey kicks it out to Jake Parker nails it from deep. Norwell now up 19. Pick it back up in the third. Leighton Bailey on the fast break to Parker for the layup. Gets the Knights up 38-17, but Bailey was just dishing out assists all tonight. This one, McBride from deep. Knights keep rolling. Gavin Hopner, here he is, passes across the paint to Cade Shelton. Easy little jumper there. Norwell dominates in this one, 63-29. Head coach Mike McBride says his team is ready for the sectional final.
The main thing is, you get to this point, you got to be who you are, and you play the regular season to put yourself in a position to have an opportunity to win in the sectional final. And it's going to be a short prep, so we got to execute the things that we want to do, and we got to do that to the best of our ability, and hopefully that'll be enough.
So Norwell's moving on to take on the winner of Oak Hill and Belmont. We've got Jack Schumann here. He's patient, looking for someone open. Finds the lane here and takes it himself for the left-handed bucket. knots this one at 2. Later on, Schumann again hands off to John. Ullman sinks it, puts the Braves up 6-5. Ullman here again. Waits, goes in traffic, and pulls up for the quick jumper. Belmont down 7 at this point, but trying to come back. Andrew James kicks it to Schumann. Another jumper. Count it. Deficit is cut to 5. Later on, this is Ullman had to change jerseys mid-game. Out to James, over to Court Fueling. Boom, sinks the long ball there. Braves down 21-19 now, but it wasn't enough for Oak Hill. Goes on to win 48-42. They'll play Norwell tomorrow night at 7:30.
And our last stop in Class 3A is down at Newcastle. Jay County, they're moving on to the sectional final with a 55-46 victory over Hamilton Heights tomorrow. They are going to see Yorktown down at Newcastle tomorrow night. All right, hey, it's time for our first break of the night, but don't go anywhere. Classes 3A and 4A are finished. After the break, we've still got 2 more to go. 2A, 1A next. Stick around.
This is The Locker Room.
Hey, welcome back inside the locker room, everyone. Thanks for sticking around. And Elijah, in my opinion, there may be no better sectional in this area, nay, maybe the states, than the one up at Westview here this weekend.
I mean, yes, definitely safe to say that's right. 3 of the state's top 15 teams in Class 2A making an appearance in that bracket. That's Central, Noble, Eastside, and Fairfield. For all of you keeping track at home, all 3 of them in action tonight.
Yeah, let's get you on up to Westview. First up, it's 3rd-ranked Central Noble looking to punch their ticket to the sectional final, taking on Prairie Heights. All Cougs when we pick this one up in the 3rd. Jackson Andrews gets into the lane, finishes with the left, makes it a 13-point CN lead, and they were far from finished. A little bit later, Logan Guard gets a step on his defender, beats into the rack for the bucket. It's a 15-point game, and then how about a little more from the big man? Off the Connor Essesian miss, Guard cleans the glass, give the try and signee bucket plus the foul. He had 20, and then Cougs just ran away with things from there. Essesian to the cup, the hoop, the harm.
Get in there.
17 for the Wisconsin signee. Central Noble rolls into the sectional final, 65-40.
Coming in here, you know, a goal of ours every year is to win a sectional championship. And for our senior class that we're in right now, to not have one of those, you know, we're coming here fighting every day, practice, you know, and, you know, to get a win, you know, no matter who it is, just to be out here competing and playing the game that we love as seniors. And, you know, we want to go on a strong note. We got to have everybody contributing. You know, everyone's got to be a part of the team and, you know, really help us win. You know, the more people that we have putting the ball in the hole and doing the little things, you know, the farther in the state tournament we can go.
So the Cougs advance to face the winner of the late game up there between 2nd-ranked Eastside and number 14 Fairfield. This one was a battle. Picked this one up early goings. Falcons with a 2-0 lead until Logan Fry fries the Falcon defense with the 3, gives Eastside an early 1-point lead. But hey, he wasn't done. A little later, cooking from long distance again. The lefty hits from the long line, makes it a 4-point Blazer lead. Fairfield would close the quarter with a flurry, though. Owen Miller, big man, goes glass for 2, cuts the deficit back down to 2. Now, Fairfield would actually take a 2-point lead after 1, but I told you this thing was a marathon all night long. It's Eastside coming out on top tonight. Blazers win in double OT, 47-43. It'll be them versus Central Noble for the sectional 35 title tomorrow.
We'll head to Bluffling Class 2A sectional 26 semifinals. Whitco King on the Blackhawk Christian. This one all Blackhawk. Josh first. Here he is, gets the bucket there. He finished with 17. Couple plays later, Blackhawk gets the steal, fast break the other end. Layup from Gage Sefton. Braves up big after that bucket. It's Colin Zaberth. Nice move. But here it is. Can't get it to go. Slater Craig is there to clean it up. Braves just too much for Whitco to handle. Another turnover leads to a nice finish at the bucket for Sefton. Once again, he finished with 20. Ooh. Braves win this one 71-35. They run away with the win and staying focused for a possible 2nd straight sectional championship.
The bench is a big part of our team, just hyping us up throughout the whole game, so that kind of helps us stay stay ready, stay focused throughout the game, and then all our guys moving the ball. And then we pressured really well in the first half. That kind of kept us in it. I feel like if we sat back, we would have got disengaged. So we were up in them, so that really kept us focused too.
Depend on who our opponent's going to be tomorrow. We'll get a look at these two teams again tonight, and we've seen a lot of both of them. And, we will go through a few things in the morning depending on who we play, but our guys will come out ready.
Well, let's find out who that is. The winner of Adams Central and Canterbury plays Blackhawk. Start this one off after the tip. Nick Neuenschwander gets into the lane and hits the jumper. Game high 14 for him. Other way we go. Devin Lewis hangs and hits. He finishes 13 couple plays later. Canterbury forces the turnover. Brayson Yergler steals it right here. How about the pass to big fella Ethan pulling for the layup? Cavs fight back right before the first quarter. Buzzer Luke Schlabach finally gets the layup to go. My God. Close game in the first, but Jets fly away for the win here. They advance to face Blackhawk. 63-37, your final.
All right, make our way down to Class 1A. We head up to Fremont for a couple sectional semifinal matchups. We're going to start with Elkhart Christian taking on Lakewood Park. Eagles take an early lead. Tony Maxwell helps extend it with an offensive board and bucket. Later in the quarter, Jacob Becker goes around under the defender. He tacks on another 2 points. Hey, Lakewood Park, give them props. They've struggled this year, but they would keep this one close heading to half. Cameron Hindle, a big reason why, but Elkhart Christian would just be the ones who capitalized when it mattered most tonight. Some solid play gets Aiden Hibbard, the easy bucket. Elkhart goes on to win a tight one, 63-57. So same court, different teams. Elkhart going to move on to face the winner of the Fremont Bethany Christian game. Bruins get out to a scorching start.
That's a high arcing three right there.
Tyson Chupp, that's a three from the corner. Gives Bethany Christian a double-digit lead early. Fremont, though, would then start to chip away. Logan Brace, the board, the bucket, the foul. After that, Eagles, they really started to heat up from downtown. This one from Gable Pentecost cuts into that deficit, and then a little later, Ethan Bontrager for the lead. You're going to see him nail it. Fremont beat these guys in OT not too long ago to finish the season. They hang on for another one, 43-37. They're going to face Elkhart Christian in the sectional final tomorrow.
We love to see it. And our last stop in Indiana Sectional 53 at Southernwell. Southwood and Lakeland Christian will see each other in the sectional final tomorrow. Southwood taking down North Miami 63-48. Lakeland Christian beats Southernwell 64-31.
All right, how about we take a trip over to Ohio? Division IV District Finals over in Defiance. Antwerp taking on Ayersville. Winner moves on to regionals. We'll start things right at the start. Jagger Landers gets the scoring started for Antwerp, and they didn't stop there. Later in the first, Luke Krause gets to the cup. That's a little too easy. And then how about another bucket for our boy Jagger? Yeah, moves like Jagger. He rattles home the jumper. Jagger with a game-high 23, and then in the second, you're going to see Krause again. Nice little fadeaway, Jay. He added 16. Antwerp rolls 55-38. They're going to see Marion Local at Bowling Green on Tuesday to open regionals. All right, and it's time for our play of the night, and we're going to head back up to Railroader Country and Paul Goodman Gymnasium of Johnny Washington. Apparently he's got some bunnies in the bag. The sophomore rising up for the slam. You're going to see the student section loved it. You're going to see it one more time. How about our guy, Johnny?
Get up.
Ooh, 33 points. Concordia beats Woodland. They're going to see Leo tomorrow for a sectional final.